Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how to make whole wheat Arabic style bread. For that we will need 1 kilo of whole wheat flour, 3 cups of low-cume water, 4 teaspoons of yeast, instant yeast, and 1 tablespoon of salt. We're gonna start by putting the yeast into the water and adding a little bit of sugar. Mix everything well together and leave it to ferment for 10 minutes. I've added the salt to the flour and mixed it all together. I made a well in the center and now I'm adding the yeast water mixture, and then I'll mix everything together until it comes to a ball. It takes time for everything to come, so be patient. Don't be tempted to add any water unless after a while you feel that the dough is still dry. So now I'm just gonna put the dough into the surface and I'll start kneading it for 10 to 15 minutes. What I want it to become is to become elastic and for its surface to become smooth. So it's gonna take a while, so be patient and just keep on kneading. So as you can see, after 15 minutes of kneading, the dough is now elastic and smooth, and I'm just gonna put it back into the bowl. Just gonna lift it and cover it and leave it in a warm place to proof between 1.5 hours to 2 hours until it doubles in size. So after 2 hours, the dough has risen quite well, and I'm gonna start shaping it into the loaves. So I'll start by taking the dough out of the bowl and into my working surface. Now I want to cut the dough into equal pieces, so I'm going to be weighing it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I'm just going to weigh it and then see how many loaves I can get. From this amount I actually managed to get 16 loaves, so I'm just cutting them into pieces and weighing each piece approximately the same. Now I'm going to start shaping these pieces into balls. So I'll start by stretching the sides of the dough and rolling it between my hands to get a nice ball. I'm just going to show you again. So just bringing the sides of the dough, stretching it, stretching the gluten strands to get a smoother surface from the other side, and you just keep doing that for a couple of turns, and then you just roll it between your hand and the surface just a little bit until you get a nice ball. And you repeat that for all the balls and leave them to rest for another 15 minutes, after which you take each ball and you start rolling it into the loaf. Now you can do that with a roller pin, but for this type of bread I prefer just pressing it with my hands lightly so as to not lose the air bubbles that are inside, and because I like them to be thick. So it's up to you if you want to roll them thinner than that, but make sure that you don't press too hard on the dough. So I'm just rotating it and pressing it and then rotating it to the other side until I get the shape that I want. and this is the thickness that I am after. So I'll do all the loaves and leave them again to rest for another 13 minutes for a second proving. And now they're ready to bake. After half an hour they are ready to bake. So I'll just bake them in an oven at 230 degrees Celsius until they are golden brown from the top and the bottom. And then I'll leave them to cool on a cooling rack before I can serve them. You can also like store them in the freezer, they freeze very well, and you can serve them with any Arabic style food or anything of your own liking. They are very delicious and healthy, and I hope that you will try them out and that you'll like them. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on my blog. Have a good day.